hope you can read that without me getting in trouble from YouTube. Morning! What's going on? How are ya? Just having a little cup of tea to start my day. I've got a super chill day today. My one client had to cancel. So, all I have to do today is do my Thursday check-ins, hang out with my dog. I'm gonna meet my buddy for coffee at 10 at the Colombian. Fantastic coffee. And then I have a new client coming on, actually an old client from like, I don't know, 9 years ago. That's definitely one of the best parts about the online world is the fact that you have that reach in the prior connection with old clients that I trained upwards of 14 years ago kind of thing. So Ryan G is going to be coming back into training. I call with him at 11. Finish my check-ins and that's technically my day. So we'll have to go on a little adventure today here to get some cool content for y'all. Otherwise it's going to be a pretty boring day. Remember, you're allowed to have boring days and not beat yourself up for it. Boring days are not a bad thing. You know who I'm talking to right now. Anywho, I'm gonna start some check-ins. I won't make you watch it because it's not very exciting. Okay, let's go grab some coffee. I'm gonna get some caffeine today. Just a little one espresso shot. The rest of it decaf, but I think it's because I talked so much yesterday. I also ate a whole can of chickpeas last night. So one, relatively gassy. Two, I think I had too much salt. My mouth is like, you know that feeling? Usually after you eat Vicky's salt and vinegar chips. They're phenomenal chips, but they just wreak havoc on your mouth. So, anywho, I'm gonna go grab coffee. What's up, pretty boy? Fancy. You forgot these upstairs. But it's technically illegal to give meal plans, so in terms of like where to get fiber from and how much you're gonna get from each one of the sources. Okay, it is 4 o'clock. I got home from the River Valley around 2, made a quick little macro-friendly lunch, aka 4 eggs and some of that Silver Hills Sprouted Power toast. It was delicious. I'm gonna head into the gym for a workout / do some video feedback. I kind of mentioned this on my drive to Cock this morning, but like just from talking so much yesterday and then all the salt, I don't know, like I'm having a very hard time finding my words today. A couple of my clients who are watching this, you may have noted in the check-ins today, like I just kept stumbling over my words. So to be blatantly honest, there's been, to what I was trying to record in the River Valley today, I don't even know if I'm going to use that or not, but I was talking about the full spectrum of emotions that we do deal with and not minimizing them. And yeah, I'll be honest with you, I was very filled with gratitude this afternoon in the River Valley, and then I've been immensely frustrated ever since because I can't find my words. I'm trying to put this message out there and I'm not happy with it, and yeah, trying to show up here as authentically as I can, and I don't want to be Mr. Fake Positive, and I'm just frustrated right now. I'm gonna be blatantly honest with you, I'm frustrated right now. So hopefully after a workout I can come back a little bit rejuvenated and just clear-headed and actually find the words for what I'm trying to talk about here. That's where we're at. What's going on, everybody? Just got back from the gym. Had a decent workout. Kind of sums up how I'm feeling right now. So, I'm just gonna be real with you. On my walk today in the River Valley, honestly, it was beautiful out. I was full of gratitude when I was there. But as I was there, I was trying to put out a message of ironically minimizing emotions. It was a conversation I had yesterday with someone in my DMs, and it was the importance of not minimizing emotions. And I mean, just first of all, that's not the point that I was trying to get at 2 days ago in regards to the vlog where I was trying to talk about starting off on the right foot. So that's not what I was talking about. But ironically speaking, yesterday I talked about how great of a day it was having that podcast. And this kind of just started first thing in the morning, but there's been this sort of underlying level of agitation today. So I'm just going to be really, really real here. I woke up, just didn't have the greatest sleep, had some weird dreams. I don't know if it was just that I talked so much yesterday or what, but as soon as I started my check-ins this morning, I just could not find my words. So even though, again, it actually was a good day in hindsight, but I do want to talk a little bit about the importance of not minimizing emotions. And part of the human experience is the fact that there is this full spectrum of emotions. And what I was trying to say in my message this afternoon while I was walking in the River Valley just could not articulate the words in the way that I wanted to. I tried on 4 separate occasions. I started getting quite frustrated with myself. And I came home, was very frustrated. I'll add that piece in here so you guys can kind of see where I was at around 2 hours ago. Went to the gym, had a decent workout as mentioned. Proud of myself for going to the gym and not just continuing to sit there and beat myself up. So I did try to move some of those emotions around. Ironically, what I was trying to get across in my message this afternoon was how the whole fake positivity movement where it's trying to mask, the bad emotions with a sense of optimism and a sense of positive, think positive, yada, yada, yada. And I think even though I've been in a great headspace these last couple days, and I can see it in my actual vlogs, today I wasn't. And I was trying to put out a message about being positive. All the while, my body was in a state of agitation and frustration. This is the exact feeling I have been running from for a long time now. It's usually when I feel this is when I really, really, really have the urge to smoke or just kind of disassociate, distract myself in any way, shape, or form. And so I'm just going to be really, really raw here, and I'm not going to try and fake it. I'm just going to actually do my therapy homework tonight. And so I'm not going to edit this in the way that I want it to. I wanted it to be all cinematic, and I went to the River Valley, and it was a beautiful day. But I think it's important for anyone who is following along, if you're struggling behind closed doors, that not all sunshine and rainbows. And dealing with grief and dealing with sobriety and dealing with reality is not linear. And I think it's important for people to see that, you can start the day feeling grateful and feeling full of gratitude, but things can happen that can change that. And I know that I pride myself in being someone that can talk relatively well and articulate what I'm trying to get across. And there was just this really deep underlying sense of not being enough. And that's what I think most people who do use and, struggle with the disease of not enough. I just made that disease up, but I think it's something that plagues a lot of us, and it's important to actually sit with the more negative emotions and see what direction they're actually pointing you in. And so this is actually something that my therapist wants me to do for my homework. And to be honest, when I had a session last week with him, I hadn't actually felt this feeling since getting sober. Part of it was the fact that I've just been so preoccupied with filming and creating and learning how to edit and just the positive comments and things like that. They've really been guiding my actual thought process. And today, I can honestly say, that is the first day in these last 22 days where I've really felt that underlying feeling of just not enough.
And I know I hold myself to a ridiculously high standard. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's a bad thing when we aren't performing at our peak, that we don't just run and hide and kind of cower from the fear of not being enough. And really actually sitting with what my body is feeling when I feel like I'm not enough. So I'm gonna edit this, post it. I'm gonna be done earlier tonight, and I'm just gonna sit with it. I know that this is the exact feeling that I've been running from a long time. And this is the exact feeling that makes me want to smoke and makes me want to disappear. So, yeah, I'm not going to be Mr. Positivity and Optimism today because, truth be told, I don't think it's actually that helpful to put on a face if I'm trying to be as real and authentic as I possibly can here. So, yeah, I'm going to edit this and then I'll post my little last minute talk and yeah. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this one up here. That's all I got for today. So if that resonated with you, let me know in the comments if you can. One thing I am going to request is please don't tell me to not be so hard on myself. That's not what I want to hear. Yeah, it's not. So again, if you made it this far, appreciate you. Like, subscribe, do all that algorithm shit for YouTube, and yeah, I'll see you for day 23 tomorrow because I got some homework to do. So peace out, folks. See you tomorrow.